What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Tears of a Clown.
Woo, woo, woo.
Bitches!
It's a clown time, and also we're doing fuckability characters, and I am menstruating pretty hard. It's my first day.
Yeah, so you were like, this is gonna alter kind of how I discuss a fuckability episode.
Right.
In what way? Like,
Well, scientists have said that when someone is menstruating, you go for more like dangerous guys.
I buried the lead. Okay, cool. Okay, first of all, love that. Okay, no. Scientists have said that when you're menstruating, you go for more dangerous guys. What fucking? Okay, define scientist.
Just some guy in an alley. Come over here.
Define what scientist, what study could you possibly? What journal of medicine states that when you're menstruating, you go for more dangerous guys? And what does the lesbian do?
I don't know.
Do the scientists have anything to say about that? Does the lesbian go for more dangerous?
Lesbians in the chat, let us know. Also, I'm wearing a pad because the scientists have been putting lead in the tampons. Look at this.
There you go.
There you go. I'm chock full of fucking microplastics.
I love this. We're going to have a great stream today, and everyone's like, oh, where's Jake? Why did Holden fire Jake? Are Jake and Holden mad at each other? Is Whizbrew happening ever again? Absolutely not. Jinkos and Vans is the final episode of the show. Tirzo, welcome. Welcome.
Oh, someone says a lesbian. I can confirm.
Okay, you go for more dangerous women?
Yeah, or trans women, or
sure.
Just more dangerous folks.
Holden, give me the hotties. Don't give us Mario and shit. I'm not gonna lie. This is we're using a list. We have Samus on there. We have some hotties on there. We have Tomb Raider, but it's the list we did before with the mascots. We're just doing it by fuckability. Now, on top of that, okay, yes, trans women. Scientists have said that trans women are more dangerous. Majestic Kayla. State of being sated. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. You already get a veto balloon. Tirzo, show them what they've won. So you get a free sub balloon, a veto balloon instead of being sated. So if you don't like one of the things that we've said on the show, one of the judgments we made on the tier list, you can move it up, anything up or down once of your choice, and that balloon will be popped. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. We have one other sub balloon available if you gift 5 subs. Milkman, thanks so much for the gifted sub to I Like Frogs 0129. Now everyone's going, Jake, why is Holden over Jake? Why is he done? Well, you know what, Jake? I never really liked the fact that you sleep with a Goku body pillow. I always thought that was fucking lame and weird.
Does he for real though?
And I put my foot down. I said, no more Goku body pillow, bro. I don't care that I don't live in your house. I think it affects your performance on the show.
I think so too.
And he drew the line, and then now he's gonna go off and he wants to do like Turd and the Bird or something like that, I think he called it. And he just wants to do like bird and shit research-based episodes or something like that.
God, anime's so weird. Anime, because it's like, why does this child have tits?
Right.
I don't know.
I love anime. I almost wore an anime t-shirt here, but I decided to go with this. It's not full of cum, Amber, but it is white. But I want to say this, okay, about Jake Young. He is not here for reasons I can't discuss, but they're very fun and exciting and not sad and scary. Yeah.
He's on the lam.
He's not canceled, I promise. He didn't do anything bad. He actually did. He's doing fun things, but we can't talk about it yet. So Amber's here. No, he's not out. He's not out.
He's gay.
No, he's in the closet. So many ways, very exciting stuff, and we'll one day, someday be able to talk about it. He'll be at the next one. We're actually doing a tiers next week, and Jake will be definitely at the next one. Thank you, Chill Wilders, for the 5 gifted sub. Tirzo, show them what they've won. Oh, thank you.
I forget, I gotta turn on my tism brain.
All right, well, show them what you're working with. Show them what vodka bottle you've decided to procure this evening.
A little bit nicer. And I felt bad because I could have gotten the Kamchata.
Right.
But I went Smirnoff.
Every time you say it, it sounds like Kamchata, and I know it's not Kamshot. John Boy, thank you so much for the sub. The subs are fucking rolling in, dude. Thank you so much for all the subs coming in, dude. You guys are getting me so fucking fun in the sun and happy or whatever. You know what I mean? You know what it is? I cleaned off my balcony earlier today and kicked up just a year of I haven't like wiped my outside.
You gotta wipe it.
And just kicked up so much. Whatever, Tirzo. What? Okay, time is up to nigh. Let's get into it.
I cleaned my house with bleach yesterday.
Oh my God, tell me about it.
Tell me about it. And
Tell me about
I flushed
it.
out my pussy with bleach.
I feel like we need a morning show, Amber. Tell me about it. We're calling it Amber.
Held me upside down and poured bleach in my pussy hole. Would I die?
Uh-huh. I just loved it. Tonight you're going to go find a knife-wielding maniac because you're on your blood moon. I think that's awesome. But before we get into any more of that, let's see who's up in the chopping block. We're doing video games by fuckability because it was requested so many times when we did the Mike Drucker episode of video game mascots, not by fuckability. Who do we have first?
Boink. Sonic.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
I think he would love bomb me. I think he would say he loves me on the third date. He would have expensive, lavish dates because he's been collecting that coin. He would take me to a steakhouse. He would be like, he would eat me out. He would treat me right. I would fall in love.
Samalama Ding Dong, baby. Thank you for the sub. And everyone else is saying he's a child.
No.
He's a child? How old is he?
How old
Look up
is
Sonic's
Sonic?
age. What's Sonic's age? James, do you have Sonic's age?
I can look
Let's
it
look.
up.
Sonic is a child. Everyone's saying Sonic's a child. That's an F. He's a child. We're not going to do child. 33?
He's 33.
Wait. What do you mean? What is 33? Does that mean when the video game came out? All right, he has to be like 13. He'd be very fast. He'd fuck fast, but he's too young. We're gonna have to move on. All right,
Sorry.
Sonic. Well, we'll just throw him at F. We'll throw him at F.
Just throw him an F. Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Sorry.
He's a Sonic.
Hopefully we don't have too many more
just
child.
throw him at
Bomber
F.
Man,
Okay, that's the man in the
Right.
title. Okay, there's the F to start things off. Let's just keep it moving. But okay, if Sonic was an adult, he'd be too fast, I think.
He'd be too fast. Very love bombing, and he would treat me like he would pay for a nice date.
Right.
And then he would ghost me. I think.
Right. So,
I'd
anyways.
never see him again.
Yeah. Can we just assume adult Sonic? Exactly, Book Thief. But
I think
and then
so.
everybody goes, oh, and then but then we live in Hollywood, and they all think we're pedophiles.
Right.
So we have to stay away from it. We can't.
We have to.
We're not allowed to.
I can't say when I go visit my family in Mississippi. I just say I'm from Louisiana.
Yeah.
I can't say California.
If I'm going door to door campaigning for Kamala, and
Right.
this pedophile Sonic the Hedgehog thing comes out about me,
Right.
I'm dog
Screwed.
fucked. I'm
You're
dog licked.
fucked.
All right, next up, here we go. Come on, next up,
Who
what do
is
we
this?
got? Mega Man. He's a man.
He's a
he might have a
man.
boyish vibe, but he is a man. He's a man. He's a
Mega
man.
Man-
It says man in the title.
I think he lives in Silver Lake, and I think
Okay.
he has like
He's a
a Depop
hipster.
T-shirt collection. Works on trucks. He's like a player. I think he pretends he's not a player, and he says, "Oh, I'm scared by women." We all know that when someone says, like, when a guy's like, "Oh, women scare me," they have it. They're a bop. They have at least a 30 body count. I think he's a player.
People are saying unitard. People are saying child, but how is his name Mega Man? How?
I just want to have fun, you guys. Is everything a child? Is everything a child?
Okay, I'll tell you this. He's boyish, and it's not attractive.
No.
Okay? I definitely will go along with you on that, okay? He's boyish. I get it. He's boyish, okay? He's kind of got... Mega Man X is acceptable, okay?
Is a child? You know, I just...
It's okay. Don't
Are
worry.
they
Ignore
all
red age.
kids?
Ignore red age. Probably has a 12-year-old penis, possibly. I'm not loving it. I'm not loving, outside of his armor, Rock appears as a 10-year-old boy with spiky black hair. But in his armor, he's a man. I don't give a fuck. We're ranking him. We're fucking this boy.
No, just one adult, please.
Mega Man is 10. All right, put him in F. What's next?
Go on F. No, just
Put
one
him in F.
adult,
What's next?
please.
Mega Man is 10.
man.
I don't care. I don't care what you guys say. Kid Icarus is an adult, I think. All right, what do we got next?
So is this like a costume?
Okay.
Bomberman.
Bomberman is a man.
Is this another child?
Okay. Bomberman is a man. It's got man in the name, okay? Bomber Child. Exactly. It's not Bomber Child, okay? 10 years old white bomber may mess up sometimes, but he's always means well. Okay. Book Thief and Red Age, you're not allowed to comment anymore.
I did not make this list. I did not. And I don't really know who these people are. I'm just going to go with my gut. Is this another child on the list?
All right.
I can't. Is this
10
another
years
F?
old? I don't care. We're ranking them.
It's F.
Okay.
F.
He throws bombs.
Is this
10
another
years
F?
old?
Also, he
I don't
throws
care. We're
bombs.
ranking
Yeah,
them.
F list. He's probably a black-pilled incel.
I would go with black-pilled incel, possibly. You can't put man in the name and then it'd be a child.
Yeah, will you
so
fuck
that's
with
on
me?
them. That's on everybody else.
It's pedo bait.
He comes bombs. Apparently, he's a robot. You can fuck a robot boy.
You can fuck a robot boy. No. No, if there was like a baby male robot with a cock, I would not fuck that. I would say, go back to the junkyard, please. F?
Yeah, I don't think children make her use bombs. So how about that? Okay, thank you. Pokemans, yeah, BB male. All right, he was 10 in the 80s. Now he's old enough now. Okay, we are going to assume Bomberman is an adult man, and we're gonna fucking rank him. Okay. This is the thing with Bomberman. He can create bombs kind of out of thin air and throw them, and then they hit like full lanes, left and right.
Wow.
Okay? Let's look at another picture of him and attempt to be enticed. Okay. All right, there you go. So it's kind of like the lady is kind of the sex. Stop, don't show that picture anymore. I hate that picture. I don't. I will say he is again a little too boyish, but I would say that I would still. What do you think? Bombs? What are we thinking here for?
He seems like another black pill kind of like always online kind of guy.
Right.
Like I would try to have a conversation with him, and he would want to bring up the fertility rate, and I'm like, sir, like, because he would want to bomb the conversation.
I would agree with Noyo. Regardless of legality, he is not arousing. I would say he was right. He's not very arousing. I would say.
Should we put him on D list just to get away from?
And I mean the bomb thing. Yeah, the bomb. Well, no. I mean we can just have Fs, dude.
Yeah,
he's not fuckable.
He's not fuckable.
Yeah, for sure. It's coercion. Okay. What do you think? Do you think we could coerce Bomberman into some kind of rage-filled night of ecstasy? He's dangerous. He's got bombs. You're on your moon.
That's right.
Bud.
I could tie him up to the bed and fuck him.
Yeah. Wow, that's a boy. Put him in F. Just put him in F.
Put him in F.
Wow, that's a boy.
Right.
What do we have next? And James was like, no, we looked at them, and they're all mostly adults. And I forget. I look at Sonic as an adult. I
do
see
too.
Sonic as an adult.
I thought he's a 35-year-old man.
Yeah, because I don't Google Sonic's age, and I'm the weird one. By the way, you're the one Googling his age, chat. You're the one Googling his age.
Are these souls stuck in an internal plane where they're always like? Is it Interview with a Vampire with like that little girl with the curly hair? She's always 10 years old. Do you know? Is it like this?
Exactly. Yes, it is. What do we have next? All right, that's a boyish chocobo, but we're gonna look at the ones on the right, bro. We're gonna look at the ones on the right. Chocobos are adults. That's the child version on the left. We're not gonna fuck the child version of that chocobo, though. We're gonna fuck the grown adult version of the chocobo. It is bestiality, but how do we feel? Chocobos are kind of, adult-like or humanoid-like. Yeah, absolutely.
Fuck their cloaca.
If you're alone, first children, now animals,
there
absolutely. Yeah, there you go. All right.
Oh, that's a solid B tier.
I mean, this is the problem, is the beak. I think you're going to have a lot of issues with the beak. I think you're going to have, look, you're out traveling around. You're trying to, are they too dumb to consent? I feel like that's mean to the chocobo a little bit.
Oh, right.
Like, that's mean to the chocobo.
But I feel like the chocobo would start to come and then be like, bat, 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 and then like probably give me a black eye. Or like heck out my face.
Yeah.
Another F tier? Another F tier for a chocobo? It's also a chocobo.
No, because it's not a child, so it's better than F. That's
Let's do D tier.
I'm thinking D just because it's not a little child. And I think that really helps get it out of the F tier.
That's right.
It's a fucking human-sized bird that has a personality and can communicate.
Is it like Big Bird?
People are saying C for chicken fucker. The weed jonkler, thanks for the 5 gifted subs.
Woo, woo.
I love this. D, that lady. So what would you say? Would you say C or D? Because at the same time, can we see the sexy version of the chocobo again? I would really get in that. I would get up in it. I think it's the thigh highs. I don't know what's going on, but I would receive pleasure from that.
I would 6C, but you've got to like restrain the neck because they're going to
Right.
peck your face out.
D for her double Ds.
Ooh.
What are we going?
But it is an animal, so let's go D.
Yeah, it's an excuse for people who want to fuck chickens. I mean, it's kind of like, where my gonzos at in chat? Let me know. Where my gonzos at? I want my gonzos at. No, Holden, Lexi's back tomorrow. Yes, she is. I miss her.
Aww.
I think it's the bulbous head. It's fine. It's not that big of a deal.
Your wife and child are gone.
And they're just like screaming. Every time I check in, they're just like, we're having a hard time out here. And I'm just like, you didn't need to leave. Everything was fine here.
Where are they?
They're in Florida visiting family, but people are like dying out there or whatever.
Right. Why are they dying? Oh, because of hurricane.
Just everything going on out there. All right, I'm thinking Chocobo C.
Chocobo C.
You love everything.
Let's do it.
going on
Chocobo
out
C.
there. Chocobo C. All right, perfect. Okay.
We can also take these animals as like metaphorically, you know?
No, we're fucking a big bird. We're fucking a giant bird. Sticking my penis in a big ass bird. There you go, Tirzo. There you go.
There we go.
All right. Up next. And by the way, people are like, what is this list? This is the video game mascot tier list that we did with Mike Drucker. We're just making it by fuckability since people were asking. We have a lot of veto balloons in chat. This may be a veto balloon. You don't need Jake. He's never coming back. I'm gonna kill him. Allegedly, I'm gonna kill Jake. So anyways, all right. Big Bird is also a child. Interesting.
What?
Did I say Big Bird? What? Okay, first of all, you guys gotta let go of everybody being a kid, okay? There's some adults, okay, on the planet.
Sonic the Hedgehog to me is an adult. I don't know why, but I've also never played the game.
Yeah, for sure. I
clip this and then
I
put me
feel
on
like
Fox News.
no, not at all. Well, they won't put you on Fox News. They'll put you on fucking what is it gonna
Newsmax?
be? Because I think it'd be the opposite. They'd want to get at us. Oh yeah, maybe they would want to. Maybe the RNC. Yeah, you'll just be at the convention or whatever. Give me some hot characters. All right, I don't think there are any. Who's next? They're. All right, now finally, jeez.
Finally, we have a consenting adult.
Finally,
I'm going A or B.
Yeah, okay. Let's talk about Crash Bandicoot, though, for a second. He's definitely got bro dude energy, okay?
Yeah.
He's definitely a grown man. A furry, too, definitely. If you're into the furry stuff, which also, to me, furry, maybe that doesn't really equal it. Maybe there are vanilla furries out there. But in general, I like to think that furries are a little more fun and kinky
I
and
love
bad.
furries.
You
And
know
also,
what I mean?
if the furry, like when furry conventions happen, look at the stock market because it tanks. Because a lot of furries, I mean, think of those costumes. They're very expensive.
Right.
They have high-end jobs. So when all they go to a convention, they leave behind their stock market high-profile job or their like, tech job, then the stock tanks and that's a good time to buy. That's my opinion.
Yeah, I would say.
Stocks. Let's see, Crash Bandicoot.
We're going, I'm over the child thing, guys. We're going, it's an adult. They'll be like, he's 16. He was 16 when he came out in 1998. Okay?
Yes, he's an adult now.
Also, the Crash Bandicoot PlayStation commercials featured a grown adult. I'm going to say this right now. Stop Googling the age of the character and putting it in chat. I don't care anymore. All right. So let's go back to things, okay?
Crash Bandicoot, A or B. I think we'd have a great time. I think we would fuck on the first date.
I think Spyro is on the list, actually. Spyro is a child.
yeah? Okay.
No, but that's fine. We'll get away from that.
Really?
We'll just go quick.
I can't. We're already on a Satanist network. We're already a Satanist network in California. Crash Bandicoot, where would we go on a
my
date?
only thing is he's a pump and dumper for sure. He's not dangerous, so if you're on your moon blood, I think you'll be a little disappointed. Well, I mean, I guess he's a little dangerous. He likes to jump on cliffs. He likes to run from boulders. He likes to spin around and do stuff
Yeah.
like that.
I think he'd take me to Arby's on the first date. Or some weird fast food
Yeah,
chain.
for sure.
You
It's
know what
one of
I
the,
think
and then hold the sandwich and be like, "Is this you?" You know what I mean? And do the thing with meat.
And I would laugh. He seems like very Aries or Leo, very fire.
What do you fuck with the mask on? The mask would change things too, so we can put on a mask and like power up. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So I do think he would be able to do that, which is kind of nice because A, it's showing he's like willing to use protection, and B, it will make him like last longer and go longer and fuck longer.
I think we would fuck 3 rounds that night, and I would kiss him goodbye in the morning, and I would probably never see him again.
Right,
He
totally.
would absolutely ghost me. Or just like text me 6 months later and be like, hey, you want to come out?
His cum would smell like fruit, which is true. He likes to eat a lot of fruits. I mean, let's talk about what kind of guy he is like on Tinder,
He's
right?
at the gym. He has a gym pic.
Sure.
He
He skipped leg day. Can we go back to the old version of Crash?
Yeah, he skipped leg day.
He skipped leg day like a motherfucker. He's all like top heavy for sure.
Yes, he has a lot. He avoids the thing of like pineapple belong on pizza. He's too smart for that. He's
Right.
just like, first date idea, me coming to your house. How about you cook me dinner? Things like that.
Right.
He's very aggressive and forward with it. And like me on my blood moon, I'd be like, Crash, get over here.
My gut says B, says Brittany bitch. He's a parkour guy for sure, a selfish
Yes.
lover. I'm feeling a little bit more B as well on Crash because
I don't think he would eat me out.
as much as I like the furry thing, I think he's got a kind of a tongue. He kind of has a waggly tongue for sure.
Yeah, but I think like
Huge feet though, big
huge
feet.
He seems like the kind of guy that would like, you know, he likes blowjobs, but he doesn't really eat women out.
Right. He'd fuck the shit out of you, then forget who you are.
He would do me doggy style for sure.
Yeah. He would give terrible head, says Hilaire.
Yeah. B. I'm going.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I think I'm throwing B at this one. But it's been nice to spend a little time talking about it, you know, assuming he's an adult. So that's
God,
been
they're adults here from now on.
no, there's not. There's
No?
probably plenty of children.
No.
At least Spyro. Spyro's definitely a child.
I don't know. I tried to
plenty
look
of
up these
children.
people.
No.
I didn't look at their age for some
I know. I didn't Google their fucking age
I
like
just
a
looked
psycho.
at like, their avatar and like got a little met like AI shit
Yeah, let's go with B.
and like got a little. God, I can't believe Sonic the Hedgehog is a kid.
All right, what child is next? I know, the Sonic thing. I feel like I could assume an adult Sonic, and
I think-
we could all be okay with it.
At
but
the end, we should go with
everyone's
back.
like, it's the Google says he's 15. It's like, can you not conceive of the idea that it's the adult version of Mega? Anyways,
adults.
whatever. We'll just keep moving. All right, here we go. What's next? Gex is an adult. He fucks bitches. Look at
Yes.
the woman on the fucking cover. of
A
the thing.
tier.
Absolute, and he's smooth as fucking lettuce. He's smooth as lettuce.
He's smooth as butter lettuce. He'd put on jazz music and then fuck me on the couch.
He's got the
Yeah.
James Bond thing. He's got the great fan art. The one on the left is just the depth, the precision, everything. Loved Gex. I mean, I wouldn't say I loved Gex. I mean, in terms of video games, it's fucking like CD tier or something like that.
I think this guy owns a boat. I think he owns a boat and wants to take me on it on the first date.
Major buy energy, I would say a little bit. I mean, it's a shit game, but in terms of Gex is sex, says Euphoria Burgers, absolutely. And
X would fuck me on my period and be like, it's okay, let's put down a towel.
he's giving that. Maybe it's because we've been ranking so many young children on this list. I feel like he's so much older, but yeah, exactly. He's giving like older, mature, fuck you on your period.
He's used to it, yeah.
Totally love it.
His
In
first-
fact, he's clocking your period on like an app, and he's
Yes.
waiting for it. TMB, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Appreciate you, bro.
I bet his first ex-wife was like a Latina woman. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like, he has experience with like hot women.
Absolutely. His first wife was Latino. His second wife was from
Russian?
Michigan.
Yeah.
So he's really gotten in. Yeah, people are saying this is absolutely an S. And an ex of mine. I actually dated someone who was just like Gex, was like an actual gecko, and an adult one that used to put a tuxedo on. And I'm just so glad I get to admit this to everyone. Tirzo, how we doing? Let's check in on Tirzo a little bit. How we doing, Tirzo? Tirzo's emotionally eating right now. Gexy, he's just so older and he's really he drives a really fast car.
Yeah.
Do you think? I mean, is
I'm
he
going S or A. If I would go A is because he might have some misogynist points of view. He probably votes for Trump. That's
maybe
I don't
jury's
know.
out. I don't
Jury's
know.
out.
Or I don't know. Maybe he was gonna vote for Biden, but now he's not gonna vote for Kamala.
Yeah, because it's a woman.
Yeah, exactly. And she's
Hey.
Indian and black, apparently. So anyways, it's giving Epstein Island a little bit.
Ooh, A tier. I would say, not quite S, but definitely A, because you'd have a good time with him.
Yeah, he doesn't vote. I would say he doesn't vote.
He doesn't vote.
Say he doesn't vote.
He doesn't care.
James getting heated over. He's like, he's not gonna fucking vote for Trump. Anyway, but politics aside.
I'm sorry.
Politics aside, I would say no. He's body yaddy yaddy. I would say A. I think there's more fuckable slabs of adult meat, of age meat on this list.
He's definitely skinny. Yeah, he looks like he probably has like a fasting day.
Yeah, he's voting for RFK Jr. He's writing in Joe Rogan is what he's doing.
Right.
So that's why he gets an A. Put it in A! All right, now, this is an elder god, not a child. I don't care what any of you fucking people say. This is a timeless elder god, which means they are absolutely of age. On to the next one. Kirby would fuck, dude. The whole thing about Kirby is it sucks you whole. He sucks you in totally.
I feel like Kirby is a where's my hug at kind of guy. I think he's a male feminist, where's my hug at? I would put him as like B or C. Like I would fuck him because, I haven't been with a man in like 6 months.
Thank you. In the anime, he's 200 plus years old, which is non-canon to the actual games in which fans get confused with. We're going with anime Kirby. I was already trying to get ahead of it. It's a it's a timeless lord.
Whoa.
Thank you. And there's plenty of fucking dirty sex photos of Kirby.
Caked up.
Kirby will suck your whole fucking dumb cock off, okay?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Definitely bi, loves oral, might have a foot fetish. This guy, yeah.
Yes. That's the whole thing.
sucks.
He sucks and then he can become you. So the other cool thing is he could suck someone you want to fuck up. So if you get together with this guy on like a
Poly
kind of thing situation, you could be like, who I want to fuck tonight?
Samantha from Sex and the City.
Samantha from Sex City. Then he goes and finds the actress. He hunts her down like a dog in the night, terrifies her. She's trying to jump over a fence gate and she's snagged, and then he sucks her up, becomes her, and then you get to fuck Samantha all of a
Gonna
sudden.
fuck them both,
Like an older version, because the show came out a long time ago.
Right, but very poly, into a lot of foot play, butthole. He loves ass eating.
People are apologizing to Tirzo right now. Tirzo, how are we doing? Yeah, it is a good one. I want more children on the list.
I got my ass eaten once in the parking lot behind Mama's Shelter by the chef who makes incredible Korean fried chicken. And I will say that it was an interesting experience, but ass eating's not my top.
Can I just throw it out there too to everyone, because people in chat are like, oh, it's children, or oh, this list, or where's Jake? But you know what? We're banging it with subs. Yola's number, thank you for the sub.
Thank you.
Throbbing with horror, thank you for the sub.
Ooh, good name.
We're banging the subs out tonight, dude. So thank you so much for the subs. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, we're partying, man. Here, let's cheers. Let's take a breath.
Cheers.
Let's take a breath. Now the children are gone from the list. They're gone. Spyro's coming, but they're mostly gone. Pepsi. All right, Tirza, if you want a brewski, I got you. Oh!
This vodka tastes like a 3 a.m. porch hang.
Yeah, you think all the pedos are subbing? I don't think so, Coding Bunny. I think these are very normal, nice people subbing the channel.
And they're letting us know who's a child.
Exactly. And I appreciate people. If it's definitely a tiny child, we shouldn't. But, if it's like they were 16 in 1998, then it's like they're an adult now.
They're an adult.
JBB, thank you for the gifted sub to Low Vibe. Thank you for the gifted sub to Low Vibe.
All right.
Who's
next?
Well, we got Kirby. I think Kirby's S.
Oh.
No?
Yeah.
Well, no. I don't want you to just go with whatever the fuck I say, Amber. Especially without Jake here. I need you to be discerning, okay?
I would say yes, but I feel like Kirby would speaking of that eat my ass out story, I got a little uncomfortable.
It'd be like Haunt or whatever, the Palinuk book with the guy in the pool where he puts his butthole on the pool suction and it pulls his whole, prolapses his asshole out.
I think Kirby would make my asshole prolapse, and I think he would suck and fuck and do my feet too much. And I would be like, Kirby, please, let's have intercourse. I think he would want to do do everything except for missionary.
Right.
So I'm gonna go A or B for Kirby.
Yeah, some people are saying they're not attracted to Kirby, but my thing is just like, well, I guess you'd have to get the other person to consent. The Samantha allegory was a little troubling, right? You'd have to get the other person to consent and be like, yeah, suck me up and become me and then get fucked by me. But then if they're gonna consent, then you could just fuck them. So actually, that whole thing kind of falls apart.
I'm thinking B.
If you were a blowjob receiver lord, I think you would love to date Kirby. What, Tears? What? then you would be like, oh, this is my perfect thing. But in all other ways, it might not be as good.
I think he might be B. I think he's gonna spend the whole time on like sucking my toes and my butthole and my pussy and my clit, and just be like, Kirby, please, let's just lay and have sex and maybe talk sweetly to each other. And he's like, bah, 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 bah.
Ultra Funkula says he'll do foreplay for an hour and a half, but that's because he can't maintain a boner because secretly he's been hoovering cocaine.
Ooh.
And I could see that. All right, I'm thinking B for blowjob.
Yeah, B for blowjob.
Let's go.
Ding,
Let's
ding,
do
ding.
It. Thank you. I need you to discern. I need you to discern.
Okay, thank you. I will.
Discern and learn. All right. Who's next? I'm scared now. I'm scared.
This is good.
We've had a
That was
good
good?
run. Oh!
S tier.
S tier, dude.
Immediately.
Well, let's break it down a little bit. Okay,
Well,
why?
It looks like she would make you work for it, and then she might like tie you down. Yeah, there we go. She might tie you down and like fuck you up and like ride your cock so hard.
Oh
it's
my
swollen
God!
the
What
next
about
day.
a woman's vagina? I
So
feel
we're
like
lesbians. Yeah, she would eat me out so much,
Sure.
and finger me so hard that I would be like, like my pussy would feel like 2 marshmallows.
And what about all the other orifices? There's mouths, there's buttholes.
I think she would explore.
Tinderella, thank you so much for this up. Hey, all my Holden hotties, I just fucking got here and wow, we're done with the child talk. Okay,
done.
don't worry about it. Don't worry about
Lara
it.
Croft S tier, baby.
I would go S tier. One of my
She's dominant.
I mean, she's been played by Angelina Jolie. She's had the big crazy, we were weirdly into her pointy tits. The whole urban legend thing of like being able to like, one of the earliest video game myths was you could like do a special kind of dive into the, Tears, we would do this special kind of dive into the pool, and when she came out, she'd be naked. I mean, this was like the ultimate, she was weirdly a sex symbol. You know what I mean?
I think she has a room or an area with sex toys. I think she has. She
There's
will
a big
peg
mansion.
you. She's definitely gonna peg you if you're a dude.
And the short shorts and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah, she's gotten like a little more reasonably normalized with like her I mean, she still has a ridiculous body in the newer games, but like they're a little less over the top. And still just rocking. She's just absolutely rocking it. And I do think that, I think when you're working with adrenaline that much and you're out there, you're in the mountains, you're in the caves, climbing, killing, shooting, you know what I mean? I just think that it makes you more fun in a romantic way. You know?
Yeah, she's also gonna make you come.
Yeah.
She's gonna tell you when you could come.
Do you think she'd slice you up a little bit? Do you think she'd want to cut you up a little bit?
I mean, again, the next day my pussy's gonna feel like 2 roasted marshmallows.
Right.
After she goes down on it.
And talk about being with a dangerous person on your moon blood. I mean, that's
S tier.
the ultimate. Yeah, the ultimate with her. S.
I am not a lesbian, but I have, in a couple times in my life, been so attracted to a woman. I like wrote down my number and I was like, "Hey, I think you're really beautiful. You should call me sometime."
Right.
And I think I was pretty suave about it, but I never got that phone call.
But you do that with her, is what you're saying.
I would, absolutely.
All right, S it up. And it's an S. Okay. What do we have next? Oh, yeah, I got a little sneak peek. What do we have next? I don't think a little child has a mustache, you fox. So Google away. That's right, we're talking about Mario.
He's husband material.
Yeah, he's a little more husband material, I would say. He goes up and down the pipes. He can jump. His penis jumps.
Fucking itself would be C tier.
I never know what Jesus.
If we're just doing fucking, it would be a solid C, but like, he's a good man to Savannah. He's a good man.
He's around the house. I would even maybe look at D.
Help out, like if like he gets the funds, like Mario, the baby needs formula. He'd be like, "It's a me Mario," and he would go out and get it. He would get that coin and come back and take care of the family. But as far as fucking, he would never eat you out.
He'd be girthy for sure, is what
Might be
somebody
girthy.
says. Weed Wife says that.
You would fuck probably once a week.
Also, yeah, I think I agree with El Condor in that, I think Luigi's packing the heat there. He's the tall, lanky one. I'm thinking C or D. I mean, I guess D. What was D again? Who's on our D list? No one, right?
No one. I'm thinking
a bird is on a giant bird is on the C list.
What about B? Because he would still provide and like he would.
Yeah, but that's not bangability,
Right.
man. That's living living forever.
He would never cheat on you. Yeah, let's
sure,
go
but what
D.
this isn't. We're talking about. I mean, okay,
Just fuckability.
I guess we got to break this down. I mean, we're not talking about. Are we talking like one night? You get one magical
D.
night.
Yeah, you're right. D tier.
D. Well, no, but is
Because
he?
it's not. He's gonna get soft. Mario's gonna get soft.
So
he's not
he's-
gonna go for round 3. He's gonna be excited because it's a one night thing. He'll go round 2 later on in the night. But round 3, he.
Yeah, hilarious. I would fuck Mario over the bird, though. I'm starting to
Can we
second
switch him?
guess.
Can we put the bird D
Well,
and the
we
Mario
can-
C?
We can use a veto balloon. We certainly could use a veto balloon. Use mine to take Chocobo down to D. I'll take the bullet on this one since I accidentally put children in the beginning of the list. So yeah, there you go. And so the bird is now D. I think we were just so happy to have a non-child that we put it at C. Thank you. We were just so happy that a not child was on the list finally.
Right.
We were like, oh, C, because we can finally do something with this. And now I realize that, and then throw Mario on at C. Mario's on a
This
solid.
works. I
Yeah.
would feel safe. He wouldn't date. Like I would feel safe, and I would get off.
Yeah,
but I
totally.
Wouldn't, it wouldn't be a bang. He's not as good as that gecko guy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. Gex fucks, bro. He's a piece of shit. All right. What's next? Steve is a shy grown-ass man. Okay, grown-ass man.
Is he on Roblox?
Can we look up, does anybody, adult man. Steve's an adult man. He's a blocky man. Okay. Great. Okay, great. Wow. Okay. Steve has a beard. He has a beard. You know what I mean? I don't know. There were some middle schoolers rocking some facial hair back in my day, for sure. But okay. He has a goatee. He's an adult man and he's a bro. Let's get into it.
What game is he on?
He's on Minecraft. The only reason why I was like, oh, is he a child? Is just because Minecraft's played by a lot of younger sorts.
But Steve is like the protagonist that goes around and builds stuff, right?
Yeah, totally.
Oh, well, he could come over and like hardwire. Like, I bet I could fuck him and then he could like fix my sink.
Yeah, again, though, it's like, that's like the Mario thing. It's like, what are we doing here? Is he building you a house or is he putting his fucking dick in you, bro? I don't need him to build me a house. I have house builder people to build me the house.
Right, but the thing is that's hot. And I think Steve from Minecraft understands like he could fix a thing or two and like flex like this part of his arm, which I think is super hot, this like forearm. And then you would just fuck him and suck him. Like Steve would fix it before.
I think it's the cubicle nethers that people in chat are kind of upset about.
Ooh.
It's the cubic nature of what that would be. A square peg in a round hole. I mean, it's a literal saying.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I feel like his cock would be human cock. Right?
I was just giving Tirzo a moment.
His cock would be human cock.
No, I don't. That actually is so much more disturbing to me for some reason.
Yeah?
That he's just a weird block man, but just his penis is like a crazy, veiny, insane thing. That's fucking nuts, Amber. That's the craziest shit you've ever said, and that's saying some shit right there. That's saying some real shit right there.
Would that be equivalent to like a man, like a human guy looking down at his cock and it being a cube?
Oh, is he 6'2"? He has a blocked up cock up. I think Steve is ace for real. Thanks for being the voice of reason, Holden. Thank you. So let's go with it has a cubic nature.
Ooh, but then
it can grow in things, but I think it has in fact, could he like build onto it maybe? That could be interesting.
Right, to like Lego it, to even it out?
I always see him as like kind of a fucking Boy Scout though, you know what I mean? Because he's always like, he's always building and maybe I just think people who play Minecraft are nerds and people like me who play Elden Ring are fucking cool. You know what I mean?
Maybe like C or D then, because if his cock is like a square, then that's...
But I like the idea that he could like make it longer because he can build. You know what I mean?
I think he can build a nice soft cock.
No sharp edges in my person, says Jan666.
B.
I'm now okay. D. People are saying D a lot.
D?
It's like a brick wall. D.
Oh, because his body's like.
Chat veto, and I think wasn't Chat upset about something else? Maybe it was the chocobo. It was probably the chocobo, or I think they wanted one of the children to go up.
Let's put him up at C. How about C? That's a good compliment between B and D.
Let's see. Let me think here for a second. Ooh, I'm gonna go. Okay, I'm gonna go. We'll go C. I guess we'll go C.
Yeah, I guess I couldn't kiss him either.
You can't do anything with him.
Yeah, maybe D.
Yeah, we're going D.
Let's go
We're going D.
Only because I can't kiss, and I like to kiss. I like the passionate parts of.
That's the thing. It'd be flat. Everything would be flat. I mean, yeah, talk about
D.
the eat out and all that. It would be flat.
Yeah.
And that his butt too would be, and his parts too. Yeah, I just think it would
grab
be,
his ass, and it's just like
you'd
fucking
cut
a
yourself.
pizza
Yeah.
box.
Yeah, exactly. What are we talking about? It'd be like fucking a cardboard box or a block of wood.
Yeah.
Which I'm sure people have done, but we don't need to. All right. Now I'm getting upset. What do we have next? Is it a child? Pikachu is a detective. We talked about this before. Pikachu's a detective. Pikachu's an adult. You can't be a child and a detective. You can't. We already did bestiality with the giant bird. Pikachu is a full-grown adult. Thank you so much. And we're fucking him. I don't care what you say, chat.
Yeah, we're fucking him.
We're talking about him in a fuck way.
Now, is this the thing where you can go and like on your phone and be like, it's over there, like find Pikachu, and you go find him?
It'd be fun to go find him so he plays hard to get, right? But this is the problem that people have already started to mention. He's an electrocution creature, right? And he's very cute.
He might be just more Aquarius energy.
They, too. I don't even know if Pikachu is Pikachu
They,
like
them.
non-binary, potentially?
Is Pikachu a travel influencer?
There have been plenty of child detectives, I guess, in like movies, but not in real life, which is where Pikachu lives.
I think Pikachu might be a B, to be honest.
Shock your balls for pleasure. Now, I guess I could see something like that. Have you ever done shock play, Amber?
No, but I like the electric like zing when you touch someone. Like you ever like put your feet on carpet and zing, 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 and then touch them like that? That's kind of funny.
Right.
I feel like that when he first touched you, and then it's just like magical, you know?
And there is the creatureness about it, which I'm not gonna like ignore. I'm not gonna be like, oh no, it's not creature. I would fuck it like anything. No, I get it. It's a creature-y thing. Pikachu can't consent. Pikachu can communicate.
Yeah.
Pikachu saving herself for marriage. Pikachu can watch and add in shocks. But he's
Pikachu's
not
male.
joining in as much as we make him believe he will. Yeah.
Pikachu's male.
Pikachu's male. Thank you so
I
much.
do think he's a grower, not a shower.
All he says is his name, and he says it in different ways to communicate, for sure. He can consent. He can write yes on a piece of paper.
Yeah.
Well, we're not ranking him high, but he's not a child, so he's probably going to get better than F. At this point, F is just children. So it's probably going to be a D from me, dog. Is it a D for you?
I don't know. I feel like Pikachu, if he consents and he writes yes on a piece of paper, I think it'd be very sweet. I think it could be a sweet session of lovemaking. I'm thinking outside
I feel like you
somewhere.
could teach Pikachu. Tirzo, I feel like you could teach Pikachu to write yes or no on a piece of paper, or find a way. Okay?
Yeah.
We figured it out with Helen Keller. I think Pikachu. We can figure out how to get Pikachu to say water. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I could fuck Pikachu outside. I'm thinking it's like we go camping and it's like right by the lake and it's like an outside fuck. I'm thinking B.
B?
Yeah.
I don't think B. I think D.
D? Why D though?
Up? Okay. I'm thinking C, Tirza. What do you think about C?
Yeah, but C is with Mario and that blocky guy. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
B.
Amber, what is this picture you're painting? Asked Weed Wife.
I don't know. I'm thinking like outside and there's like a windmill and like he's a little country boy that likes to tour around and I feel like that electric magnet. Think about
But
electricity.
the wet, if you're wet, you're gonna die.
Yes. And it's hot. I'm on my moon blood.
So okay, fine, Moonblood. What fucking rank are you giving it? Because I'm just gonna
B.
follow your lead.
I'm going B.
is insane. Put it at B. That's insane. That's completely ridiculous. People are gonna look at this list and be like, did two dogs make this list? did two like barely able to communicate like Martian men make this list?
Pikachu and I are going to Berlin and we're going to go out to Berghain and we're going to fuck in the bathroom.
All right, we got some Moonbloods in chat. chat, and we're getting some vetoes on that one. Should we, is it possible to possibly put in a poll, and while we do that, can we see what is next? Both of those things possible. If they're not possible, that's okay. Okay, Ratchet and Clank, chat, tell me if these are children.
Is it an Eiffel Tower situation?
Well, it's a little robot guy and his butt. I mean, it's a fun menage a trois conversation if they're adults.
Yeah, because if we're doing Eiffel Tower, then the robot, I'll blow him, and then the other person, they can fuck me from
clearly
behind.
Adults. How are they clearly adults? That's insane. Go back to the picture of them. Clearly adults?
I don't know. And you say I'm crazy because I want to fuck Pikachu by a windmill? Let's see.
Ratchet's a mechanic. Okay. All right.
Yes,
Ratchet fucks like a 22-year-old. Okay. People are hot for it.
I think this might be S or A tier because this is going to be a fun menage a trois, and I'm going to get Eiffel Towered, and I'm going to feel like I'm taken care of.
Yeah, I mean, what's nice too is it's very different approaches. You know what I mean? But they have synchronicity. I feel like rarely in a menage a trois are you gonna get this kind of partnership going where they're like, they know each other like the back of their hand. They've been on all these adventures together. Ratchet uses Clank the robot to kind of like facilitate anything he needs.
Same rhythm.
Yeah. Clank will probably be in a little bit more of a passive role, that's for sure, if it's anything like the game. Mm-hmm. Like Ratchet's the one that's really gonna be up in your guts, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But them working together, to please you, I think it's a beautiful sensation, and everybody's talking about it, you know?
I would say A tier because S tier should be like Lara Croft and all that, you know?
Yeah,
They're A.
I'm thinking A. Lara Croft and all that, who else? I mean...
Who else is her? Do you think you would get an STD from them?
Chat Fido, what's going on? Did they go for it? They're moving it down. Whoa. Nice. Yeah, moving him down. I mean, I agree with that wholeheartedly. I was just letting you do your thing. All right. Yeah, I think it's an A because like Clank is kind of like scrawny and I don't know. Crank's not really like sexually appealing to me. Ratchet, on the other hand, I feel like can really get there with me.
Well, his cock would be cold in my mouth.
Right, for sure. I mean, let's be honest. Yeah, and maybe give you some kind of disease or I don't know what kind of robot disease.
You might put a chip in the back of my throat.
All right, A it is. All right. What's next in this hell? What's next in this? It's something bad? What's next?
I think so.
All right. Another character with man in his name.
Yeah, it's man.
It's man. It's man.
Who is this man? Rayman.
S. Okay. Can we get Tirza with slide whistle for veto moves? Yes. Clearly a man. Okay. Where's the dick?
Yeah, his dick is invisible.
That's not a human, might be possible. Okay. This is the thing with Rayman. Go back to Rayman. Look. Yes, maybe he doesn't have genitals, but I feel like when someone doesn't have genitals, then they just have to be forced to use the rest of what they have. And he can get all around. Like he's got floaty, he can use his hands, he can use his mouth, and they're floating so they can kind of go wherever, whenever. It's kind of like the world's greatest vibrator, if you really think about it.
Wow, there he is. I would say like B.
I mean, I'm kind of feeling it a little bit, for sure. I could feel a little bit of a B.
Sometimes you want that cock, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
And he's not going to give it to you.
I think and I think we're gonna pick up the pace. We have quite a few to get through, right? So let's go with B. I feel strong about that. I feel strong. And how many times can we say the word cock and load anyways? You know what I mean? We got to keep it at least to an hour and a half total. B, throw it at B. Okay. I think people in chat are going to be pretty horny for what they see next. Oh, no. Pretty horny for what they see. No, I think it is. I think they'll be horny for it. No, not Sackboy. I thought it was Halo Guy. F. Put it at F.
That's
it's
a child, right?
That's a child. That's a boy. That's a child. It's F. All the children go to F. Okay, all the children go to F. All right, what do we got next? Is the Master Chief next? This is Master Chief. Sack isn't his name. I would have loved to talk about that, but definitely a child, so we can't go there. Samus, baby.
Oh, that's S tier.
Love an S. Love an S. We got past it. We
Yeah.
got through it. I mean, Sam is so hot.
Yeah, that's rock hard
so
cock.
beautiful.
He could also come up to you with a pickup line at the bar that wouldn't be cringy, that I would be like, yeah, fuck me in the bathroom right now.
Totally, totally. I mean,
know?
Sam, did you say he? Samus is she. Samus is a beautiful woman, lady. Look at her.
Sorry.
Well, that's the whole thing about Metroid. Samus at the end of the very first Metroid game on the NES, you'd think the whole time you're like, oh, wow, it's a badass spacesuit person. That must be a dude. And then at the very end, the suit comes off and you're like, oh, that was like kind of the mic drop moment of the first game.
Oh.
And so it was one of the first like really strong, like before Lara Croft, like really strong female protagonists.
Wow.
And a smoke show. And again, very Lara Croft energy. I mean, it's kind of a one-to-one, you know what I mean?
She's definitely somebody I would write my number down on and give it to her. If she didn't do it to me already.
Yeah. All women to S. Sorry, not sorry. Yes, also, it's just one of those. She's just a badass, sexy lady.
Damn.
I would say, yeah, murdered between her thighs. I mean, you could say that, but I think she's got to go a beautiful, beautiful S. Let's go S for sweet Samus. Okay. Pac-Man's a man, so that's good. Spire's definitely not going to be in, but that's fine. Okay. Sorry, just doing some quick. I got to juke and move here, Amber.
All right.
All right, we've got to manage chat's emotions here. All right, what do we have next? Slime now.
All right, Slime.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm thinking like Slime. He's like a male feminist that says whatever he wants to get you in bed, and it's gonna be okay.
Man, what?
It's gonna be okay.
What is that? What?
He'll make me calm, but he might be kind of like smell weird. You know?
Slime is lube for sure.
Yeah.
Who wants to fuck me? How is slime? I don't think slime is a child. I think it's a slime.
No, it's a slime.
Yeah, it's a slime.
Look at them, all those hot girls.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think a slime legally could be in any of this art.
I think Slime is solid C tier.
Slime can get into every nook and cranny. S tier, says Mr. Shanks.
Oh.
It's kind of cute, to be honest. C, shiny goose. Interesting vibes coming from you right now. I don't want to fuck that, says Hilaire. So it feels very divided.
Yeah,
Some
that's what
people
I'm
can
saying,
see this is the thing. Some people can see someone out in the street, some gnarled thing, and see the potential in that and be like, oh, that's like, that could be fun. Other
Yeah.
people will be like, oh, get away. And I feel like Slime's that. Where like, in the right hands, Slime is an all-night fucking just crazy. I feel like without other people involved, though, I don't know how fun Slime. I think Slime's best in like an orgy setting as like a utility.
Oh, just
thing.
like all over the holes. I see. Because with me, I'd be like, Slime, let's come back to my place and you're going to take a shower. Because I'd want him to wipe his ass.
Yeah,
I feel
for
like
sure.
his ass smells.
I keep thinking Holden's talking about Slime Gang. I guess that is weird. And Slime Gang is an adult woman, so there you go. If you fuck Slime, they'd explode like the Pillsbury Doughboy. I would say...
Maybe B tier.
I'm thinking C because how divisive. Because I think, you know...
Let's go C.
Yeah,
Go C because
I think
he's
C.
fun, but he might be a little...
He's not D. He's not a bird. He's not, who else is a D? He's not a block penis man. You know, yeah, I think
Yes,
C all the
C.
way. He's kind of, him and Pikachu would be a good team, I think, for a night of lust.
Yeah, like double team.
Yeah.
I could see Pikachu getting from the back and Slime
You
getting
were
from
saying
the
C
front.
is so generous. Other people saying C. I think it's C. Did we throw
C.
it on C? Let's give it C. This is our list. This is our list, and they've already popped their precious balloon. Who are the two people with sub balloons, by the way? Let's remind them, because this is a more divisive list, I think, than we've ever had in our lives.
Yeah.
We've got Chillowa. We've got State of Being Sated has a sub balloon, and Chill Wilders. Chill Wilders. I was gonna say Thrill House and Chill Wilders. If I gifts 50 subs, can I choose the next topic? Yeah, do they get to?
Let's do it.
If it's within the lines.
It's got to be an adult, right?
Then yes, JB, you can pick the next topic, but it has to be within the lines. All right. What's sex? It can't be like, oh, do fucking sex criminals, you know what I mean? Or something like that, all right? Because
Right.
we're already dealing with a lot of issues today. People think we're just evil, nasty people all of a sudden because
No.
there's children on the list. All right.
But they're metaphorical.
Next up, what do we got?
I thought Sonic was a man.
Oh, JB, JBBJ with the 50
Whoa.
gifteds. JBBJ with the 50 gifteds.
Damn.
What's the next topic,
What
bro?
is it?
What is it? Damn. Look at you. All right, guess take some time to think about it, I guess, if you want to. Damn. Thank you so much, bro. All right. Fuck it.
I'm gonna pour one out for.
Please. Yeah, please. I should finish this. You know what it is? One hit wonders is a great topic. I was so worried about your topic. That's a good topic. That's a great fucking topic. All right, I'll tell you what, JBBJ, I'm going to do you one better. If you have specific one hit wonders you want us to do, now, do you want us to do artists or songs? I guess it doesn't matter because they kind of go hand in hand. Okay,
yeah.
if you have one hit wonders you need on the list, you need DM me at HoldenAderSo, or what else can you do? Do you know how to DM me, JBBJ, on, or you could DM LPN TV. You can DM LPN TV. Okay, we got a head shake on that. We got a head nod on that. All right, dude. Thank you so much for the 50 gifteds. Tirzo is clapping too. Let's see Tirzo clapping too. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Keep fucking clapping, Amber. They gifted 50. Okay. Stop. Knock it off. All right. All right, man, I'm so glad. I thought he was going to be like, something evil. I don't even want to say an evil thing.
Oh, right. Yeah, what is
Okay, anyways,
evil?
go on. No, don't say anything evil. Let's
Dead
go.
animals.
Yeah, yeah, your favorite fuckable dead animals. And we're just showing pictures of roadkill and talking about, well, that one's got a slit in it. Yeah, he just,
Worms
the
crawling
worst,
out. I saw maggots the other day because we hadn't taken the trash out for so long. And
My
then
God.
that's why I cleaned the whole ass house in bleach. The house is clean. It's just you
Nice.
have to take your trash out
Yeah, dude.
every other day when it's just hot. And we
Of
just
course.
let it in.
You gotta let it go. All right, what do we have next?
We're getting past Spyro.
Yeah, we can just move past Spyro. Let's just move it on. Yeah, anything that's clearly a child, you can just move right past it.
That's a dragon.
I mean, I would have maybe made an argument for considering an adult version, but everyone's just gonna go, oh, I Googled it and he's 6. And they'll go, all right, fine, if he's fucking you Googled it. All right, Master
dragon.
Chief. Now, go back to Master Chief.
Oh, this guy, I would put S tier because the muscles.
Come on, holding you down in the night, dude. Making you
great.
scared and sad, you know what I mean?
I don't know. I don't know because I think I'm on my moon. I think I would want to fuck him.
Right.
But I think he might be a bad man.
Right, he might be.
He might be a bad guy.
Well, no, I mean, canonically in the games, it's like he's a good guy, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you think he's one of those like bodybuilder types with like the small dogs? Aren't they so funny when they walk around with their little tiny poodles?
I'd be so mad if that was true, Mr. Shanks. Yeah, but wait, what else? Master Chief gonna make you Master Queen?
He might have PTSD and punch me in the middle of the night while he's asleep.
That's the thing, and he's got the metal hand. I mean, well, I guess if he sleeps in his suit, maybe he wouldn't sleep in his suit.
Maybe.
Master Chief would absolutely like his balls sucked and ask you 6 9 every time. This is the problem with Master Chief. Big bro dude energy. Like big bro dude energy. Definitely listens to Rogan. Definitely, what else? He's like really into sneakers. He's a big shoe head.
He is because he looks like more of like a war guy, and he's more like an
Yeah, he's like a war guy, but he's definitely like a sneaker. He definitely like lines up for the sneaker.
I would say I'm saying A tier instead of S.
Yeah, like Henry. Yeah, we gotta get Henry off the sneakers. It's gotta stop. It's boyish.
Yeah. No, I like it. I found a couple sneakers the other day. I think I might get because he said I should get.
Right, but he has like a guy, like it's a cocaine dealer. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Like you're gonna go like online and be like, oh, that's a nice sneaker, like buy it and then get it in the mail. Like he goes to a special guy and he can't like look him in the eye and
Really?
stuff. Yeah.
Henry.
So, anyways.
I guess that's his, instead of getting, well, he still has a Corvette. He has a nice car.
He's the Pete Davidson of game characters. Yeah. Says the
Oh,
man who
this
did a
guy?
podcast app on Vans and Jinkos, and I'm wearing my Vans right now, damn it.
Yeah.
I'm wearing my Vans right now. All right.
I'm going to give this guy an A tier, not an
Let him
S.
have the weird shoes, Holden. Yeah, I agree with you. I think A tier. And I'm sorry, Henry. I didn't mean to be all at you on that. I love those. I like those. That's a good fit right there.
I think
like
a
those.
sneaker
too.
fetish, sneaker liking is fine.
No, it's totally fine. I
fine.
take it back because he's my boss and I don't want him to like fire me or whatever. You know what I mean? You know, so sorry. Yeah, exactly. Don't fire me. The beer god, I cannot do a kickflip, unfortunately, but I would love to be 20 again and try skateboarding. I feel like Master Chief would have bad political views. I didn't want to get too into politics. I did say he listens to Rogan, though. Definitely an anti-vaxxer. I'd say none of that matters, though. One night of lust, because hopefully I don't think he's going to share any of that with you.
Would he want me to come?
He's going to have a Reservoir Dogs poster on his wall.
But yeah, those kind of guys, like, we could fuck, but like, does he even care if I come?
Right,
because
that's the thing.
F tier, to be honest.
Not a child, can't be F tier.
Right, D tier.
D tier.
Because if he could be as hot as he wants, but if he's the kind of bro that doesn't care if I come.
Can we get some letters in chat? I want to see some letters in chat right now.
A or D.
I want to see some letters in chat right now. And here, you look along with me. Let's see some letters right now. I just want to see letters right now. B, D,
A, S, D. Yeah, they keep saying A or D. It's A or D for me. This, honestly, for me,
I'm seeing
would
a lot
be,
more Ds.
I think D, to be honest. He's got a great body.
He's not a bird. He's not a giant bird, though.
Yeah, but I don't think he cares if I come.
But do you think the bird cares if you come? Do you think the block man cares if you come?
But they would be nicer to me. I think he would invite me over. He sleeps on a mattress on the floor.
Okay.
And he wouldn't give me good head.
Horrible personality and no aftercare.
Yeah, no aftercare. And he would just kind of like be mean and then tell me to get out. And then
you'd go in thinking it'd be an A, but it'll absolutely be a D. I agree,
it.
it's D.
D.
Put it at D.
D.
He even seduced me for a second. He had me thinking, you know,
the body. It's the body. The body looks T. It looks great, but you just know it would be. He would tell you to leave.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Totally.
And I'd be like,
he'd pretend like, oh, I've got to do something. I've got something important, and he'd like trick you into leaving. Anyways, all right. What do we have next? We're getting to the end of the list here.
Yeah. Also not sure about this one.
All right. Tell me what is it? Say it out loud to me.
Vault Boy.
Vault Boy, chat. We'll skip Vault Boy if it's definitely.
Oh no, that's a man.
I believe Vault Boy is a man, even though he has boy in the name. What the fuck, video games? If it's a man, call it a man. Say Vault Man. If it's a boy, call it a boy. Say Mega Boy. What world are we living in?
I say Vault Boy. I don't know. I'm getting. What would he do?
Bit of a Boy Scout.
Yeah, a bit of a Boy Scout.
Okay. Very clean cut, you know what I mean? I mean, he's definitely well, like, manicured for sure.
Good Lord. I'm thinking
Mormon, yes.
Mormon.
I agree, voice of God.
He's
Mormon.
got a weird sex kink that I can't understand. Like, I would go in being like, oh, he's hot, he's cute, he takes care of himself. But then he would be like, can I shit on your chest?
Do you think Mormons, like, okay, let's assume he's ex-Mormon if he's trying to, like, have a one-night stand with you, or he's cheating on his wife. Either way, honestly. Right. Like, do you think, okay, well, like, let's pull him out of, like, being, you're not his Mormon wife. Like, he's either cheating on his wife, he's sinning against his Lord, or he's
just left.
Reformed. Either one of those, like, does that kind of person not kind of pop out of the gate with some flair, some exuberance?
Maybe some flair. He wouldn't know what he's doing. He would be like, and then come in like 10 seconds and then cry.
Yeah.
I'm thinking D.
Really?
I'm thinking D or C.
Again, he's like the giant bird?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. You always have to compare the fact. I mean, Master Chief, you convinced me. Vault Boy, I do think he's got energy, he's got pep. You know what I mean?
He'd come fast. You're right. He'd come fast.
He'd come too fast, but then you'd be like, okay, then now we're ready to do the real one. You came real quick, now let's do the real one.
I think he'd be too scared to do the real one. He might kick me out. And I think he would be on top of me laying and then go like, you know this, but the head is like this. Just
right.
Sweat, like his sweat would drip on me and he would just kind of use you. And
I don't think he's sweaty. I think he's pretty in shape, so I don't know how sweaty he would be.
Well, he's sweaty because he's never come so fast.
I remember one of the first times I started being like, I got to get in shape. I was sweating, dripping sweat so hard in the middle of of it.
With your
wife. And it was
wife.
just falling on. I don't think maybe it was, but it was before she was my wife, or it was somebody. And I was like, I am like literally draining on this person during a lovemaking session, and I was like, I got to start going on runs, and I would run a half marathon.
Nice. You know what? I would say that the Vault Boy is open to touch and open to like teaching and being like, over here. I like this. So I'm thinking maybe B or C.
I'm thinking C. You've convinced me on C. I think he's a reformed Mormon. I think he's gonna give it to you with no trivia, like cocaine straight from Bolivia, but it's not gonna be like learned, measured, thought through. He's not like he's not like in touch with stuff in the way you need him to be, but he's not Master Chief. He's not just gonna be like, get out of here, I gotta eat my Papa John's and play my Mountain Dew or
He
whatever.
wouldn't tell you to leave. In fact, he'd probably come over to your place.
Yeah. By the way, I just realized Master Chief drinks a lot of Mountain Dew, so his cummies would be stinky as shit, dude. And he'd be so dehydrated. Okay, let's give him a C, baby. Let's give him a C.
I'm so glad we gave that man a D after really thinking about it.
Yes,
Because
you
you're right.
convinced
Go
me.
in with A, and
I'm
it would be
stupid.
a D.
I'm a dumb, stupid. All right, what do we have next?
Pac-Man.
Man, he's a man. He's
Man.
married too. He's a married man. Well, I guess that's part of it. He's a married man. He's going to be cheating on his wife for sure. He's married to Miss Pac-Man.
Damn, I'm thinking also D.
They become Mrs. They get married by the end of the game.
I'm thinking D because he's cheating on his wife, but he's taking off his wedding ring when he goes to the bar.
No genitals, people are saying. Threesome looking for unicorn. Okay.
Threesome looking.
Oh, we're just doing Pac-Man. So in this situation, I'm thinking he's cheating on his wife. If it was the both of them, then maybe we could talk about poly stuff. But, well, no, maybe he's poly and, getting to date you, but it's not there's no threesome possibility.
Right.
But that's the whole deal with being poly. It's like he's dating you.
But you got to, like, in those poly things, you have to tell people, I'm married, but we're looking for this. And also meet the wife, but I don't know, whatever. Doesn't he go, with all the things?
Yeah, so he will eat out. He's got no genitals. So that's the thing. He's gonna be...
Here's the thing. He's the kind of guy that goes and eats you out, but he won't fuck you because he feels like that's cheating.
Yeah, and he thinks he's like special for it too, or whatever. Yeah. Or he thinks he's like, I'm so much better because I just want to do this. But I think he's up there. I would give him a B, I think, because he just can only do kind of one thing. He's a one-trick pony.
I mean, you would come. You would come with him, but and I would be like, please, Pac-Man, fuck me.
Right, yeah, right.
And he's like, no, and
no.
He's married. And
I didn't clear that with our dumb rule system that we have to have, and we didn't.
B or C.
I'm thinking B. I think he's better than a fucking slice of bread or whatever that we have at C.
Yeah,
I think he's B.
Let's go B.
Let's go B. All right, this has been so magical. How many do we have left? 3? 2. Okay. All right, we can breathe. It's fine. But let's get into it. Let's move on here. Cheers again.
Cheers.
Toast. I'm so glad you brought shitty vodka. I mean, it's better vodka than it was last time. I seem sad. No, I'm happy. It's been a great stream, Shiny Goose.
Yes, I should get
I love when someone in chat tells you that. You seem sad. Oh, okay, good. Now I'm not self-conscious about what's happening on the stream. I don't know. Maybe I'm just excited to see my family tomorrow.
Your
That's
wife
gonna be
and
fun.
kids, and you've been away from them.
I've been away from them too long.
Have you missed them? Have you dreamed about them?
I'm usually too drunk and high to dream. But yes, at times.
That's what I always say. If you want to do drugs, all you have to do, or if you want to hallucinate, just be sober for a few days after doing drugs. Your dreams are gonna
be insane. All right, speaking of which, sweet dreams are made of these. Metaverse Zuck.
Fucking D tier.
D? I don't even know. I might put him at F.
Put him at F with the kids. Sit at the kids' table, Zuck. Sit at the kids' table.
He's got a lot of money, which means, he's got all of his toys. Think about that. He's like the Batman. You know what I mean?
But here's the thing. I've dated and went on dates with guys with a lot of money, and those kind of guys, they're going to be really well, you don't know how to speak Korean.
Right,
it's that kind of shit. And they're not going to get down on...
They say something like, Ashante. You're like, Ashante? Like, what even that's...
What the fuck are you talking about?
What the fuck are you talking about?
My second boathouse.
I'm talking about my...
One boat?
Yeah, I'm talking about my cocaine addiction. And you're talking about Ashante or something.
Right.
Yeah, you're like, oh, the Louvre. I saw Beyonce and Jay-Z at the Louvre. You're like, great. Yeah, this is a cool conversation.
Sure, great. And then I talk about my stories from the South, and they look at me like I have rickets.
Yeah. I mean, everybody in chat's saying F. It's an absolute F. It's an F. It's the only... I know, Tirzo. I know. It's insane, but it's an F. He is on the same level as children. I couldn't believe we got there. I did not think we'd get there.
Sit at the kids' table, Zuck.
I did not think... And a quick check-in again. We have one more to put up, so I need to get the 2 people who got the sub-balloons for tonight, who are... who is it again? It is Chill Wilders and State of Being Sated. And I'm going to throw this out there right now. JBBJ, I'm going off script. You also get one. We're not going to be able to pop a balloon for you probably, but maybe we'll just pop the chat balloon. Well, you also get one. JBBJ, you also get one, okay?
And yes, I'm drinking blood orange.
I think the list is solid. Can I give it to Tirzo after all that torture tonight? I'm super curious what they think. Okay, so State of Being Sated is giving you their balloon, and when you give Tirzo a balloon, they can get whatchamacallit. Tirzo can move it anywhere. I'm reading too many chat things at once and trying to talk. JBBJ just wants one for the One Hit Wonders episode, and you definitely got that, buddy. So we'll give it to you then. Yeah, we got a Chaos Balloon coming. What are you going to say?
Oh, does Elon Musk have an avatar? All those tech guys, they love their little avatars.
Oh, yeah. They all have their little tiny avatars.
Do you think that they escape into the internet because they don't have any real friends?
I'm a Night Lord.
Nobody in high school liked me, so I have to go on the internet and be mean.
Did we get who was the other person? Did we get yours? Let us know in chat if that person also. Waller Balls, Chill Wilders. If you have a veto balloon as well you'd like to pop, you've got one on deck. Yo, they gave one. What did they say? What did Chill Wilders say? And while we wait for that, what's next? Kirby up. We've got Kirby up. Thank you. Kirby goes up.
So this is a man. Oh, Kirby. No, Kirby's going
up to A. I agree. Kirby up. All right.
All right.
All right. Last one.
God, I can feel. I'm wearing a pad.
Yeah, that's Chill Wilders. That's Chill Wilders. Sorry about that. We're moving fast and loose right now. At the
wearing
end.
a pad. And
it always gets crazy at the end. Dakota, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you everybody for the subs tonight. We got so many subs tonight. You guys fucking rule, dude. Thank you so much. Special shout outs again to JBBJ. We will be doing One Hit Wonders next week, which is a fucking great suggestion. Honestly, that's a fantastic. I'm thrilled for that one. Absolutely. Okay. Yeah, what the fuck? Why are we clapping like that? Anyways, last one.
I hope this is okay.
Okay. Yeah, right?
I think so.
Vino and Porscopino, thank you for gifting a sub to Seahawks. We're gonna go with adult Link. No, there is adult Link. Yeah. There's adult Link.
It's an adult. Link is
an adult. Link's an adult. I don't care. It's not child. Red Age just wants to scream child. Red Age is the boy who screamed child.
I think Link is homeless.
Yes.
He is, what do you call the word? Hobosexual.
Yes.
That's homeless men who want to fuck women for a place to stay. And I have been, not victim, because he did eat me out and fuck me really good a few times.
Jesus, Amber.
He stayed over. I didn't know he was homeless, but of course he wanted to stay over and make me come because he was homeless.
What does this have to do with Link, dude? I mean, I get the subject.
Because he's Link. I think Link invests in Bitcoin.
Okay.
He lost it all, like just
he's
like
a rambler.
This guy. Yeah, he's a rambler. He invested in Bitcoin. He's there. He's gonna make.
How'd you find out the guy was homeless?
Because I asked him, like, where are you going, like, the next morning? I was like, all right, so you going home? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, where's that? And he's like, oh, it's over there. And then, like, the next week I said, so where are you at? You know? And he's like, oh, I'm sleeping on these tents under this overpass.
Got you. All right, there you go. Well, he might have just been camping. Maybe he was just camping that night. All right, Link, very sexy in that picture and very much an adult. They literally refer to him as adult Link in the video games. There's like a time traveling mechanic in a lot of the games.
Yes, I think
obviously we're talking about adult Link.
It's an adult Link. I think as far as like fucking, it's S tier. Because honestly, with this hobo I fucked, we had a condom, don't you worry.
Right.
And I had a great time. I came 4 times that night.
All right, I think we got to go S, just based on that fucking cryptic tale that Amber just told us that I'm probably, now I am definitely going to have nightmares. That's horrifying. All right, we're giving it an S, and it's done. He was 17 in that game, but he was an adult in a different game, okay? I'm over it, okay? We already had to skip the Sack Boy, and is literally named Sack Boy, okay? So I'm already upset. All right, this has been awful. This has been a nightmares with my most. Okay, Amber, you have a veto balloon, and Tirzo has a veto balloon.
All right,
Amber.
can we get a redo of what this is?
Yes, so we've got the children on F tier: Sonic, Mega, Man, Bomber, Man, Sackboy. I get that one. Spyro and Zuckerberg. Which I just realized what Tirzo is gonna do. D, we've got Chocobo. We've got Chocobo. We've got got Steve. We've got we've got Stupid Master Chief. At C tier, we've got Mario, Pikachu, Slime, and Pip-Boy. At B tier, we've got Crash. We've got Rayman. We've got Pac-Man. At A tier, we've got Gex. We've got Ratchet and Clank. We've got Kirby. S tier, we've got Tomb Raider, Lara Croft. We've got Samus from Metroid and Link from Zelda. Amber, what are you doing? And then Tirzo's gonna close it out.
I'm gonna do the Crash Bandicoot from B to A.
All right, people are saying this is one of the best ones. All right, there you go. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? All right, Tirzo, do what I know you're gonna do, and I'm so mad about it. I'm so grossed out. Look, watch and look.
What are they gonna do?
Watch and look. Look and watch.
Tirzo's gonna cause chaos.
All right, here's your little moment. I know you're moving Zuckerberg to S. Just do it.
No, Zuckerberg's gonna be
Exactly what they're gonna do.
gross, man. He has a fucking slim, pale cock that I just. Whoa!
No. Ah! Well, don't. He's a child. That would be crazy. Just move Sackboy to S. Pikachu. He's electric. He's electric. Okay. Whoa! I did not see this coming. Mario at F. I thought for sure. No? What is it? What are you doing? No, Mario at F. Yeah. Mario's a boy. Pop the balloon. Mario's boy level.
Wow.
Amazing. I really thought Zuckerberg was going all the way to the top, but thank you for keeping him down with the boys. Appreciate everybody for joining us.
You're right. Mario might be a pedophile because he loves kids.
Sure. Well, we're gonna move right. We're gonna slide right past that comment, right to the end. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Amber, check out Someplace Underneath. Check out The Brighter Side. Check out anything else. Amber Smelson on Twitch.
Amber Smelson also on Patreon.
Amber Smelson on Patreon. Check me out on things. What was the Bruiser? Sorry about things today that were said at page 7 and Holden So on Twitch. Thank you, James. Thank you, Tirzo. We're out of this bitch. Peace.